Hey guys, doing a quick unboxing video here of the Spirit Wave radio. This is the newer plastic version with the AG02 Gimbals factory installed. All I did was open up the paper tape, and so we'll get a look at it for the first time together here. Obviously we get our invoice and then the radio box right there. Okay, so we'll look at the back here real quick. Yep, Spirit Wave Gray Mode 2, and then the serial number. Yep, typical box, real nice wrap, thanks. So we'll put it like that to get it out, probably a little bit easier. There's that. Oh, and then there's the neck strap, high quality embroidered, real nice. Yep, put that out to the side. And then we're left with the radio. So we'll get that out of the paper wrapping. And then there's a case. This soft case is really nice from Spirit. Really like it. So let's take a look what's inside. Okay. Okay, first before we get to the radio, we've got, yep, all the springs. The AG02s typically come with the lighter springs, and then these are going to be the heavier ones, which I will end up taking the gimbals out and putting these heavier duty springs in. I prefer a little bit tighter feel. Looks like there's some switch end caps, which is kind of nice as well in there. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, and then there's the radio. Of course, the protection, and then you've got the USB cable, and then the radio. Looks really nice. I like the gray color. I've had the Pro version in the aluminum as well, but wanted something that's going to be a little bit nicer in the colder weather, and I think this will work out really well. So yeah, you can feel the gimbals in there. They definitely need to be swapped out. They're a little too soft for me on the springs. But we'll go ahead and turn it on. Okay. Yep. And then it's ready to set up. So hopefully that kind of shows you the radio and kind of what you get when you open up the box. Thanks, guys. All right, I figured I'd cut in here real quick just to show you the welcome screen and kind of getting started, just so you kind of see it. Obviously, just click the next button here. You can select your language. You know, I'm gonna keep it on English, but you could select German if you wanted, Italian, Czech, but in my case, I do English. So there. This kind of gives you kind of what the interface looks like for the GUI and the different menu functions. Obviously, this just points out the fact that if you click here in this bottom right hand corner, it'll come back a step, or if you click here in this bottom left hand corner, it'll take you back to the home screen. He's just showing where throttle hold and the flight mode switch is pre-set up for, but obviously you can set it up to where you want. Referring to the manual, and then they've got a good wiki over there on the Spirit System site. So, yep. And then after that, the radio will power up, and you're ready to go. I'm a little far away from my Wi-Fi, so I probably wouldn't get it. But if you come in here, you turn this on and go ahead and select the Wi-Fi, and then once you're hooked up and everything like that, then you can go ahead and check for updates in the radio and stuff. But we'll get some more programming and use videos in the future. I know there's a lot of guys out there that are in the process of making them. But anyway, I thought that might be interesting to see as well, so I figured I'd cut and put that in as well. So again, you just click here, and that brings you back to the main screen. Thanks a lot, guys.